I want you to imagine something. You're a country. You've been pushed around by a bigger, fancier country for like 100 years. You have a leader, but he's basically just a puppet on a string. And then one day, a military captain shows up in a red beret and says, "No, you're done with that." He kicks out the old guys, tells the fancy country to get lost, and start building roads with his bare hands. To understand this, we have to rewind a bit. Burkina Faso, for a long time, was kind of like that one friend who always lets people borrow their car and then gets mad when it comes back with no gas and a new dent. They were a French colony. Even after independence, France was still hanging around. They had a leader named Thomas Sankara back in the day who tried to change things. But he got a little too popular and then, whoops, mysteriously got taken out. His successor was a little more friendly with the old colonial powers. So for decades, Burkina Faso was basically a doormat. Then in 2022, a dude named Captain Ibrahim Traore shows up. He's a military guy and he decided he's had enough of the "let's be polite to our old colonial masters" routine. He leads a coup and takes over. Now, usually when a military guy takes over, everyone gets a little nervous. But something different happened here. The people, especially the young people, absolutely went wild for this guy. They literally started sleeping in the streets to protect him from assassination attempts, like they were human shields. Not for a celebrity, but for a politician. When was the last time that happened? You would be hard pressed to find people willing to do that for a free pizza, let alone for a head of state. And he gave them a reason to cheer. He immediately started implementing some of the most anti-imperialist policies you ever heard of. He told the French troops to get out of his country. That's like telling your in-laws to leave after they have been staying on your couch for a year and a half. It's bold, it's a move that says, we are in charge now. He also did what every leader promises and never actually does. He told the IMF and the World Bank to take a hike. He said, "We'll build our own country." He promised to build about 5,000 miles of roads, which is a very specific and a very ambitious promise. He basically said, "We're going to be a nation of do-it-yourselfers, and our national sport is now road construction." And the hits just kept coming. He started distributing agricultural equipment to farmers because apparently you can't eat gold, right? Speaking of which, he also opened a state-owned gold refinery, which is a massive middle finger to anyone who wanted to extract the country's resources without giving them their fair share. He reduced the salaries of his ministers, but increased the salaries of civil servants. He was basically doing everything the internet thinks a leader should do. He was the CEO of a country who actually cared about his employees. But here is where it gets complicated. In every good story, there's always a bigger, shadier figure lurking in the background. And in this story, that figure is Russia. Now, I'm not saying Russia is a boogeyman, but they have vast interest in watching France's influence in Africa disappear. So they have been causing up the leaders like Traore, offering support and allegedly the services of the Wagner group. It's like a high-stakes geopolitical version of the Bachelorette. Traore is the suitor and Russia is the one offering him a rose. The question is he a genuine new leader or he is just a pawn in a bigger game? Is he building a new country or is he just building a new alliance? And then there are the assassination attempts. The video mentions that Traore has allegedly survived numerous attempts on his life, with one account claiming a bodyguard was offered millions to shoot him. Yeah, this is either a testament to his popularity and the danger he possesses to the established order, or it's a very convenient narrative to maintain his hero status. Or it could be both. The truth is often a messy, complicated soup of different ingredients. So what does this all mean? It's a story about a leader who is a true revolutionary or just a really good actor. A story about a country that is either finally finding its independence or just trading one master for another. It's a tale as old as time, but with a modern geopolitical twist. It just goes to show you that the world is a lot more complicated and a lot more absurd than we think. And sometimes the heroes we get are the ones who wear a red beret and promise to build you a road. The ones who are so loud that people will literally sleep on the street for them. So hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Do you think Ibrahim Traore is a genuine hero or she's just a pawn? And will you sleep in the street to protect me? I'll buy you a copy. Let me know. Later.